Today we start a new journey.
Woo! No way! No way! Oh my gosh!
We got the right weakness. Welts, let's go in.
And we beat her! First try, Kakolia!
Oh my gosh.
No way! No way!
That is so lucky. That is so lucky. Wait.
What?
Hallelujah, we did it. I'm using all my strongest moves. Come on.
2%, 1%! Yes! Oh my gosh, we did it!
Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Yes!
That was such a good first side, too. It's fine.
Yeah! Yes, Cypher! Cypher! Yes!
Well, you heard it. It's time for Nihility Only MOC 12. We're going all in. We've been waiting for the past 2 years, and we've never had a better opportunity than now. Nihility buffs, Hysolins, everything has fit into place for our final challenge. This will be the greatest episode of Nihility Only of all time. Boys, strap in, get some popcorn, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and let's start getting in to MOC 12. And the story is going to start about 2 days ago. And I started my live stream. And I decided today would be the day I beat MOC 12. And I started using what we normally use for MOC 12, what you would expect. We used a team of Sampo, Hysolins, Kafka, Black Swan, and tried to beat the first side against big old Svarog. Needless to say, we died a lot. It wasn't an uncommon occurrence. And we ended stream that day without winning anything. And I had decided maybe the challenge wasn't possible. Maybe you couldn't beat MOC with only Nihility characters. Maybe I just wasn't good enough. I've never been very good at the game. In fact, I'm known for being bad at the game. In fact, that's kind of like my whole thing. I had never done this before. I had never put this much effort into a challenge. How was I going to beat MOC 12 if I didn't give it my all? And so next day, I woke up and I decided I was done playing games. I would commit every last second I had to beating this challenge. So I woke up with new motivation, taking time to actually go and get information from experts of Star Rail. By that, I mean just going into the official Honkai Star Rail Discord and then just putting requests in there and seeing who answered. Which, in all fairness, the people there were actually super helpful. They gave me a ton of tips. It helped me rework my team, realizing I was never going to beat Svarog with DOT. Not that it wasn't possible, but it's just there was no chance that Acheron was going to defeat Aventurine, especially when he had 2 HP bars. And Hysolins was the vastly stronger team at the time. So we need to save the stronger team for the second side. Not only that, but we needed to change up all of our team comps, to be honest. We needed to remove Sampo, frankly. We needed to get rid of Sampo. I don't know why I was using him. There needed to be a different 4th unit. And it ended up being someone who I didn't expect. We're going to get into this more later. But we ended up using JQ, as I like to call him. But anyways, now that we had our first team to fight Aventurine, we now needed a second team. And obviously, that team had to center around Acheron. There was no other better DPS in the game. And so the team ended up being Acheron, Cypher, Silverwolf, and the best sustain in all of HSR, Welt, who ended up being one of the most crucial units in this challenge. With new teams in mind, I set out on a journey to go and beat MOC 12. But first, there was even more preparations to make. Frankly, we needed characters to just have a lot more speed. Speed is one of the most crucial substats in this challenge. Frankly, it's all that really matters. JQ needs more speed. Hysolins needed more speed. Welt needed more speed and more HP. Silverwolf needed more speed. Everybody, no pun intended, had a need for speed. So it was time to go and grind some relics. And I'm just going to play you some of the clips of how that went. Like, I would really prefer HP ore, but I care more about speed than I do about HP. Oh my gosh. Wait. Come on. We're all in the speed. Are you kidding? Okay, just roll like 2 million speed. please. Yes! And what? Come on. Straight speed, please. Yes! Come on. Come on. Just roll everything into speed. Stop. Oh my. What? Oh! 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 And yeah, we were able to get some super good relics. JQ was up to 151 speed and 4k HP, which was more than he had before. Kafka was up to 158. Silverwolf was up to 160. Iceland's got to 163. Welt got to 154. And Cypher got to 192. Increasing our speed tiers by a crap ton. And making me feel like I was ready to take on MOC 12. And here's how some of our first runs went. It's time, boys. Floor 12. The team setup here is pretty important. We want to have Silverwolf middle slot because we need the Quantum Impair to go on him. Okay. All right. Oh, my. They're going to double target Akron. Okay, well. All right. What are you? Oh, no. Don't. Please don't target Akron again. You. No. No, don't do your... Use the Welt ult. Slow them all down. Slow them all down. Put them down in that turn order. Oh, he effect res. It's so lame. It's so lame. Oh, we literally put him on effect orb just for that. And he still effect res. It's done. He took Akron. Well, that's... If you effect res, I am ending everything. He just effect res every single time. All right. I feel like that went well last time. Until he resisted Welt's thing. Well, never mind. Just what is the actual point? I need to quantum break him, though. And then I need to slow him. Please, Welt. Please, Welt. Please, Welt. Like, spawn your hand, and then we slow. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. So yes, after that 4-hour stream, I realized we had one major problem. And that problem was Welt. Well, it's really not his fault. It's more of the fault of this robot who has control effect res. And can effect res all of my Welt slows. So I came back, went off stream for a bit, fixed my Welt. Barely, but I got him a 2-piece. Panned Cosmic set, brought him up to 120 effect hit rate, and started some more attempts off stream on my own, seeing if we could get any farther. So to give a general idea on how some of these runs would go, the first half, these enemies were pretty easy. We were able to find a way where we were able to basically beat them, taking little to no damage at all. So the Automaton and the big other dude, I don't know what he's called, but we beat them up pretty much damageless using a Cypher ult at the very end to kill them. We had figured out a way to beat that side, no problem. But the second problem was, well, you saw there why I left. It's because if you pause there, you'll notice that, well, Svarog did not get impaired and did not go down the turn order. And of course, if we don't get off that impair, slow him down, then he gets off huge attacks, basically either coming close to killing our units, getting them down to half HP. And if he gets more than 2 moves on one unit, they just die. Now, eventually, we did have a run where 2 units died, Welt and Akron, and we were finally able to beat Svarog, and I actually decided to leave this run the way it was, leaving Svarog on 1%, finishing him off with Silverwolf, and then moving on to the second side. I left this run the way it was, just because I wanted to take a minute to test the second side out, and needless to say, the second side, well, I just want to say it was not looking good. I spent about 30 minutes checking out the second side and what was on it, and it was not gonna be pretty. It was an RNG fest, a gambling fest, if you will, because it had Aventurine on it. It was seeming impossible to do without dying. Just the damage that the enemies would do alone on the second side was enough to basically kill all of my units. Now, there was a healing mechanic with the red HP, and if we were able to do enough damage back to them, we would heal a little bit, which is a very helpful mechanic, which did help us for a little while. But eventually, we would reach Aventurine, and he would kill us. And that's about as far as I got before I ended up losing all of my units to Adventurine and having to restart from the very beginning. Yes, we had to redo it all. I thought the challenge again button was a different button, and it brought me back to the beginning. And here's my reaction to that. Don't tell me. Oh my gosh. Oh. Now that actually turned out to be a good thing, because it led us back to our original stage where we had originally gotten a 2-star. But this time, we got something a little bit different than a character death, a sad 2-star, and a meaningless story. I think you guys will enjoy this run. I will warn, there isn't much commentary since my voice was pretty exhausted at this point because I've been recording / streaming for like 9 hours. But I'm going to play you guys the full run, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay. Quantum. Good RNG. Decent RNG, to be honest. It's actually not bad. Oh my goodness, we broke him down. Okay, that's good. Now we do Akron ult. We have a chance. Silver Wolf doesn't need to implant a weakness right now. Neither does Welt. E with Acheron. And then we get the Cypher ult. Okay, so we wait for him to spawn the hand. And once he spawns the hand, we do this, paired with the Cypher ult. And I believe that should kill it. Oh, I could have used Acheron ult. I didn't even know when I had it. Oops. Well, that's not good. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I made a big mistake. Oh, I made a ginormous mistake. Everybody should live, though, right? Oh, my goodness. Everybody lived. Holy smokes. Wait, this could be the run. This could be the run. Holy smokes. I think we changed the weakness, right? To imaginary, because Welt needs to go. If we hit it. That is, well, it's fine, because Cypher can still hit it. And then we just need to pray it lowers Bro down in the turn order. It does. We can lower him even further if Welt doesn't miss his weakness break. He did not miss the imprisonment. He's my GOAT. I love him. I'm in love with him in real life. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. We can do it. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh. Come on, Acheron, please. No. I don't think I can get the Cypher ult. No, I can get the Cypher ult. If I do E, normal attack with Welt, I can get the Cypher ult. I can get the Cypher ult. I think I need it. 5%. and then I E again with Cypher. And I think I have it, right? Holy smokes. Please, Cypher. Please, Cypher. Please, Cypher. Please, Cypher. Yes, Cypher. Cypher. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. We did it. So yes, Acheron and the crew were finally able to get it done. We had finally beat a stage of MOC 12 after 2 years of the challenge. But I was not ready for what was to come. It was time for one of the most dreadful challenges I've ever faced of MOC 12 and my biggest op of all time, Adventurine. This is the story of the most painful runs in human history. To start off, I want to talk about all of the RNG. So, first off, it was a requirement for us to kill one of the enemies off the start, and that would be the floaty rock dude. He had to die, or he would do too much damage early on, and we wouldn't be able to live the Aventurine hit. And to do that, we had to do a lot of very particular things. He had to be the character who was inflicted with memory imprint at the start of battle, which was about a 50-50 chance. Then we would need this dude, the one with the sword, to hit JQ, so he would get his energy for his ultimate, which was about a 75% chance, but sometimes they wouldn't hit it. We'd then have to use the JQ ult, which would trigger the Kafka follow-up, which either had a 50% chance to hit the other enemy or a 50% chance to hit the other one. So already we had two 50-50s and a 75-25, and if any of those didn't hit, we had to restart the run. Now, if we did get a run like that, where we were able to kill the rock thrower dude off the start, we would be off to a good run. We would have only had taken one hit from the sword slinger and would be able to go to Adventurine with a pretty healthy amount of HP. But the bigger problem wasn't that RNG. It was the RNG which we face with Aventurine. If he ever decides to target down anybody except for JQ, who had 4k HP, unlike the rest of our characters who had an average of 3k, we would just lose. Straight up. He had an AoE move, which attacked everybody, and then one little hit move right at the start. If we were able to get through that move and not die straight away, then we would make it on to the second phase, where he has 2 more guaranteed hits that we cannot avoid. There is nothing we can do about them. They have to hit us. One of those moves is just a coin, which just goes between all of our units. If it hits any of our units too many times, we lose the challenge. He then has a second move on top of that directly after, which is just a dice throw. If he hits somebody who's low, it does 1,000 damage. They die instantly. All of those moves have to perfectly hit our characters in cohesion to where they all split the HP among each other and somehow don't die. That was our only way in which we could beat this challenge. Now, there was one thing that actually made that challenge a little bit easier, just a bit. So if you don't know, we've been trying to go for the High Sense Light Cone for a while now, unsuccessfully. We lost the 50-50 to Clara, but in that live stream, we had been grinding a bit earlier. We did a 10 pull, we lost. But then later on the stream, well, I guess just let me show you what happened. I think it's worth it. It's not like an incremental amount. It's fine. Oh. Oilers win again today. Oilers won. Okay, Oilers. Let's go and get it. I think it should be guaranteed. The Hysolins Lycone. Whoa! Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. Ah, another one. Come on. Yes. We did it. We did it. And now, with the help of a light cone, I believe that we were finally going to be able to beat MOC 12. But it was not going to be done without a crap ton of RNG in our favor. And after hours and hours and hours of runs, we finally got something that looked like it could be possible. Here's the run to decide it all. Good run. Okay, now he has to live. He has to get to his second turn. Please don't die. Thank you. Taking Kafka. That... it's not great.
Hold up. Quick pause here. I want to explain this quickly because I realized I didn't explain this in my strategy section. But we wanted him to get to his second phase so we could get a damage boost on one of our characters. If you're able to get him to this phase and beat his number on the gambling board, you get a damage boost. And so sometimes he would give that damage boost to Kafka or Heislands, which was a mini boost to damage. So sometimes we were trying to get to the second turn to get that damage boost. Anyways, let's keep going. Okay, you get a damage boost. That's fine-ish. You get a bit more healing before he goes into second phase. That's great. Now it's all just dependent on who he targets down here. And if he goes for... It's 50-50. It's 50-50. Black Swan, we lose. He went for JQ. That's good. Okay. That's really good. Really nice. We have a chance. And when I say a chance, I mean it's a slim one. Because every time we've had a chance, we've lost the chance. Oh my goodness, he's at 46%. Everybody's alive. We have to normal attack here, obviously. Skill with you. Get your ult up. We might actually win. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This could be it. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, we're going to do it. E into ult and I think we win. Please, Kafka. Please, Kafka. Please, Kafka. Please. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh. We did it. We did it. Oh. We did it. 2 years. Boys, after 2 years of only challenges, Nihility Only, Remembrance Only, our very first account has done it. Oh my goodness. Well, that's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to see you all in the next one. Peace.